And now a Big 2 News Break with Maria Polly and Chuck Hasbro. With up-to-the-minute news on news, weather, sports, local happenings, human interest stories, featured stories from around the world, funny stories, stock prices, regional occurrences, bovine molestings, tricky puzzles, and a whole lot of other stuff from your news leader in news. Big 2 News with Maria Polly and Chuck Hasbro. And now the news.
I'm Maria Polly. Chuck Hasbro was unfortunately killed by a pack of frothing sex weasels. He'll be sorely missed. On to our top story. In local news, a blonde girl known only by the name of Goldilocks has been arrested for breaking and entering in a local household in the Anus district. Apparently, the girl broke into the Forrest family bear's home and ate some of their food and fell asleep. No property was stolen, and the girl was found asleep in the baby bear's bed. Authorities feel that drugs may have been a factor. On to national news. The town of Nadsac in the Arctic has filed a lawsuit against Superman. In court documents released to the press, the lawsuit is over the Man of Steel neglecting the city zoning laws for his Fortress of Solitude. According to city laws, a structure can only be 4 stories high, while the ice shards in the fortress are 6 stories high. After numerous letters and phone calls were ignored by the resident, and even complaints by neighbors, one being Santa Claus, stating that the fortress is a complete eyesore and scares the hell out of my elves and reindeers, the city has said this is their final option. Superman could not be reached for comment. And finally, in international news, Tokyo is picking up the pieces from what appears to be an attack from a radioactive lizard. The residents were awakened in the early morning hours from the screams of the beast, who apparently had just out of nowhere attacked their city. City officials say that over $1 billion in damages has occurred, along with a pile of poo 2 stories high. Officials are trying to figure out a solution for the cleanup. That's our news. I'm Maria Polly. And remember, when news happens, we'll be there reporting it with our racial biases and our own political agendas. Good night.